Are you planning a trip to Copenhagen? Let me tell you, if you think Copenhagen is the only thing you should see here in Denmark, no. You have to come to Odense, or Odense, some people call it. This charming old city, well, it has everything to do with Hans Christian Andersen, you know, the poet and the storyteller. Nowhere else in the world you will get this close to the poet's home, life and art. So where do you find this beautiful city? It's 90 minutes from Copenhagen, and you can take a car or you can just take the train. If you take the train, yeah, it will take 90 minutes and you will just be dropped off in the middle of city center. Hi, today I'm taking you to Odense, and I must say Denmark is really showing off. The sun is out, it's 25 degrees. In today's video I am in Odense, and it's also the hometown of Hans Christian Andersen, the poet and storyteller. And I'm going to show you where he was born, where he lived, where he went to school, and so much more. Right now I'm in this sweet, beautiful little street. In Danish it's called Påskestræde. At the end of this street you will find Odense River. Or is it a creek? Well, I don't know. Hans Christian Andersen's mother, she worked as a... Oh, is that the church I can hear in the background? I think so. Well, she worked as a washwoman. She was washing everybody's clothes in the river. So this is the river, and when she had soaked all the clothes in, she had to stand out in the river just to get the soap off the clothes again. Yeah, it must have been cold in the winter time. And this white building, that is where Hans Christian Andersen went to school. It was from the poor people, but well, we know what he achieved. Right now I'm just walking around Odense's city center, and I must say, wow, it's just walking in a fairy tale. The charming old city center of Odense is an attraction in itself. It's a bit of a hidden gem, and there is nothing better than strolling around the old streets and alleys, where history almost whispers from the walls of the houses. So this is the old inn. Now it's a restaurant, and you can eat for lunch and dinner, but the price is a little, yeah, it's a little to the heavy side. My next stop, that is Hans Christian Andersen's garden, and it opened in 2021. 2/3 of the museum is underground, and it is surrounded by a fairy tale garden which in the summer times is full of colorful flowers. And the garden is inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's universe and a special way of seeing the world. Nowhere else in the world will you get this close to a poet's life and art as here, where you can explore his adventures, original works and his birthplace. When you buy a ticket here, it gives you 30 days free access to Hans Christian Andersen's childhood home. It also gives you a 50% discount on the admission to Carl Nielsen Museum and the Funen Village. From the first step into the museum, you move further away from your familiar world and further into Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale world. In Hans Christian Andersen's house, everything is a story, and you are part of it. You will be taken on a journey through the author's creative universe and beloved stories. Please press the subscribe button. Oh my god, that was so hard to say. Well, you know what? It's totally free. It won't cost you a dime. But it will help me so much and it will make me so happy. And you will help my channel to grow and give this information to all other people who is interested in this kind of a video. So thank you. This original tombstone fell over in 1983 and broke in half and was therefore replaced with a copy. Villavau is a cozy playroom for children. Here you will find small houses and play furniture and fun details that invite role-playing and creative exploitation. There are also beautiful costumes for both young and older kids. Here you can be anything from a princess to a dragon slayer in your own adventure. So, do you think I can write a story now? This is where Hans Christian Andersen was born in 1905. And yes, his fairy tales totally blew up all over the world. Classics like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Emperor Knew close. Andersen poured a ton of his childhood feelings into his writing. He didn't exactly have the easy start in life, and you can totally feel that in the way he writes. There is a bittersweet vibe, a lot of emotions, and the whole underdog theme popping up all over the place. He started writing his fairy tales in the early 1830s, and his first collection, that was called Fairy Tales Told for Children, was out in 1835. He started out with shorter, fun tales like The Tinderbox, Little Clouds and Big Clouds, and The Princess and the Pea. But over time, his stories got deeper and more emotional, like The Little Match Girl and The Snow Queen. This cute little yellow house is the one I was just in, the one that Hans Christian Andersen was born. You will see signs all over town showing you which way to go if you want to check out spots like Hans Christian Andersen's childhood home. Just follow the little footprints. They are all over the place and make it super easy to find your way. And now I'm heading down there, so I will follow the red footprints. Right here in the heart of the charming old town, I found Café Fleury, a little hidden gem, beaming with coziness and atmosphere. It was the perfect time for lunch, but they only had one table available right in the hot sun. Well, I had to pass that. It would be too hot, so I had to move on, unfortunately. Oh my god, look at that food. Oh, I'm so hungry. I could eat that. It was in this little house on Munkemøller Stræde that Hans Christian Andersen spent his childhood, in a home that was poor but loving. So let's see if he's in. The house reflects the poor but loving conditions he often described in his stories. His father was a shoemaker and his mother worked as a washerwoman. They lived in just one small room, shared with other families. It was in this environment that Andersen began to develop his imagination and love for storytelling. His father read stories to him and introduced him to literature. Right now, I'm sitting in Hans Christian Andersen's childhood home and in his garden, and just imagine him running around in this beautiful place. The family was poor but loving, and just imagine if all his fairy tale roots started here. Well, that's just amazing. And only a few steps from this cute little house, you will find the fairy tale garden. This is Eventyrhaven, or in English, fairy tale garden, and it's more than just a public park. It's a magical meeting point between nature and storytelling. You will find beautiful landscaping, sculptures and live events. It invites you to step into a fairy tale world without leaving the city. This cute little fairy tale castle features live performances in the garden during the summer, and it's called 24 Tales in 24 Minutes. It's free, so just sit on the lawn and just watch and listen. You can watch the performance from Monday to Saturday, and I think it's 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. You will find the performance in week 26 to 32. I didn't know what Storm Parkhus street food was, but I was so hungry and have heard good things about this place. Did they know I was coming? Well, they have signs out telling you if you are hungry what to do. Inside you will find 24 to 30 food stalls and 6 bars, where you will find international cuisines. They took an old timber warehouse from the 1940s and turned it into a street food hub. Oh my god. Wow, there are so many stalls with so much great food. What am I going to pick? I got some Greek food with some chicken, tzatziki, french fries, feta, and red onions. And it's good. French fries and tzatziki together? No. That's all for this video. In the next one, I will take you to the Funen Village, where you get a glimpse of what life was back in the 1800s. If it is your first time here, I really recommend giving yourself 2 full days. That way you can slow down, wander around and truly take in everything this place has to offer. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps. And I will see you next time. Bye!
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.